I feel the need to feed.
This is the Horrible Film School. Take a seat and slowly peel open your Trapper Keepers. I am Chris, and I am here with Professor Hootie.
What's up, fellas? Not sure what it's like y'all's way, but it is hot. Summer is here.
Oh, this is a perfect movie to watch in a wife beater and some gym shorts. Let me tell you what. We are also joined by the Red Queen's baby daddy, Professor Joey, a.k.a. Dr. Nasty.
Yo, what up? Somebody needs to bring me a brick of ice because I need to cool down.
Sounds like you need a little bit of a throat coat, as they say.
Yeah, a little bit sick.
It's a little sick. What are you sucking on over there?
Oh, today's flavor is Arctic Vibe.
Ooh.
Oh, a little Celsius.
Given to me by the missus.
Anyway, moving on. Let's tap into some news here. I got some good ones for you this go around, boys. We got an official poster for Eli Roth's Ice Cream Man in theaters August 7th. Here's a quote from Eli Roth. I want this to be the craziest film I've ever made. I want to outdo Hostel, Green Inferno, and Cabin Fever in terms of batshit crazy. It's totally insane.
That tells me it's going to be totally bad.
Totally fucking gory. Tell me you're not kind of looking forward to this a little
you know,
bit.
Terry,
I'll come around on Eli
Terry
Roth.
Howard, he's going to kill that role.
Oh, you're talking about Clint Howard.
Yeah, he's the Ice Cream Man, right?
There's no way he's coming back for the damn
he's got to
remake
come back.
50 years later.
He's still alive.
Chris, he's still alive and just as horrible to look at as ever.
No. I'm just saying, put his face and now add 40 years of aging.
First of all, don't say put his face on anything.
Man?
I want to eat after this fucking podcast.
Imagine he carved a path in Hollywood when his brother
carved a path
infamous.
like a fucking running river.
Carved it.
Carved
I think Andy
a
Griffith Nepo babied his
that
ass.
That motherfucking Nepo babied his ass. He hit the ugly Nepo baby branch of the trees. Hit everyone on the way down.
Does it work?
Ronnie, give me a job.
Does it work if your brother is the one that's famous?
I don't know. Is it nepotism? It's favoritism,
I don't think
at least,
so.
right?
I mean, that's how Bryce Dallas Harper's fat ass got a job.
Bryce Dallas Howard. You said Bryce Harper. That's a baseball player. The guy with the mullet for the Phillies.
He's great. I think he's still good, even though he's like on the older side now.
Yeah, he is good. Bryce Dallas Howard's also good. I don't want to hear no more slander of that redheaded lady.
Not a Jessica Chastain.
I love them all. Here you go. Diablo Cody has been fully unleashed, quote unquote, to write Jennifer's Body 2. It's coming, boys. I don't know what that means. This is as much detail as I can get out of the article. She's been unleashed to write it.
Who asked for that?
I don't know.
It's had like a big resurgence. Yeah, apparently it's got like a big rediscovery in the past like 5 or 6 years.
They gotta show her tits in this one.
Nah. You think so?
Got to. We're at the point now where she's on the older side. Like this is her last chance to even show him.
I don't know, bro.
It's her last.
You think Megan Fox is coming back?
It's the last dance. What's that?
Hell yeah, dude. I wouldn't watch it if she don't come back. It's Jennifer's body. You can't have it without her body, right?
But wouldn't the...
You can't have
stuff. I want to see Amanda Seyfried's ass in there again.
I do like Amanda Seyfried.
What's the American Eagle? She's like the new version of Megan Fox.
Sydney Sweeney?
Too hot.
Nah, bro.
Too fucking hot. Too American. Too sweet, down home American apple pie.
Not my flavor. Okay. That's all I can say. Right. I really don't get it. Hot take, I don't get it.
Like she's like apple pie, and Megan Fox is like devil's food cake.
I love some devil's food cake, though, bro.
Now I just want cake.
Speaking of cake, Weapons prequel Gladys is officially in the works at Warner Brothers. Zach Kreger is set to write and produce the film. I don't think he's going to direct it, though. We're running it back with Gladys, baby. Might be a spoiler for anybody who's... We haven't really openly discussed that movie.
That movie's been out forever now. The lady won an Oscar, so it's like...
She just won an Oscar for this.
You kind of know who she is at this point.
I didn't know she was married to Ed Harris.
Yeah, they've been married like one of those power couples back in like 1996. You see him in like the Apollo 13 Academy Awards.
Now there's one of those Powerball couples. Because they're old.
Yeah, unfortunately. More like was a power scooter couple. I do like Ed Harris. I love a good bald actor, man. Especially keeps getting work.
Well, Ed always kept the, I don't know what you call it, but like the side
the horseshoe? Yeah.
There you go.
It's bad. It's like, it looks so terrible on most people, but there's like 6 guys who can just pull that shit off.
Pull it off.
He's one.
I've been rocking mine for the last few weeks.
Joey, we're not going to talk about that, Joey. I'm going to abstain on that one. All right, last one I got here. This is the creme de la creme de la creme. You can officially play as Dr. Loomis in Halloween the game, but you have to die first. After your civilian character dies, you can support your friends by returning to the match.
That's the same thing as Tommy Jarvis.
Dr. Loomis. How fucking dope is that?
Tommy Jarvis is the same shit in Friday the 13th game.
You get to be Donald Pleasance with the damn joy.
Michael!
Just have the crazy lines, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even want a weapon. I just want to like buttons to just dialogue his ass.
Evil lives here.
Get your ass away from there. That's all I would just keep saying. The blackest eyes.
Sam Hain!
Random? This random guy keeps telling me to get away from there.
Jamie, no. I can't even do the Halloween 4.
You want her? You come get her, Michael. She's right here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully the Donald Pleasance estate. You got a fat little check.
What if during that scene he pulled a fucking Al Pacino? Al Pacino. She's ovulating, Michael.
The only thing I have this week is that because of Chris's recommendation over the past multiple episodes, I watched 28 Years Later Bone Temple, fellas. And it's worth every minute. I think it's better than 28 Years Later.
Agreed. I'm right there with you, man. I can't sing the praises of that one enough.
The
last 30 minutes of that movie was phenomenal, man.
Phenomenal.
There's very few times where I'm sitting there watching something and I'm like, holy shit, this is awesome. I felt it in the moment.
So can I skip 28 years later and go straight to the Bone Temple?
No, dog.
No,
but I want to see Ralph Fiennes.
He's in that one.
He's in both.
You guys seen The Cook? Called The Cook?
The Menu? Yes, I've seen The Menu.
Yeah.
You seen Harry Potter?
Dog.
He's in those.
If you didn't tell me that the actor that portrayed Jimmy Crystal in Bone Temple was the same actor in Sinners, I would have never put that together.
Yeah, he's fantastic in that movie, man. Jimmy.
I'm going to tell you.
How's that?
Dog.
I said that shit for like a week. How's that?
I really enjoyed it. I'm going to be honest with you. I went into it because you had hyped it up so much that I figured it wasn't going to live up to it. I will say it's not as good as Sinners, in my opinion. But, man, it's right there with it.
It's on the level, man.
It goes so much deeper than 28 Years Later in the direction I think you want it to go.
Yeah. It's got a lot of cool ideas, too, for a zombie movie. And I was thinking about this actually like 3 days ago. I think Ralph Fiennes in this may be the best acting performance I've ever seen in any horror film, period.
I'd have to think on that one. That's a lot of history.
I put it, like Anthony Hopkins, Silence of the Lambs. I put it on that level, man. That's how good I thought it was.
I mean, he was fantastic. He totally becomes the Doctor.
Great. Yeah, great. I just loved it. Loved the character. I think that might have been a big part of it, too. So many good ideas. I love Alex Garland's script. Yeah, it's definitely First Omen vibes for me. I'd put it above First Omen, but it's definitely that same wow factor. Same wow factor, though, for me. All right, let's crack into today's assignment. Open your textbooks to 2002 for a little film called Resident Evil, courtesy of our random chaos. Lesson for this one, there was a bunch of shitty taglines, so I had to dig into some quotes here. Here's a cool one for you, though. Even in death, the human body still is active.
God, that was such a lame fucking line.
I know, right?
The fingernails still grow.
Your penis continues to extend upon death.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I love the little British smartass 12-year-old girl. All right, random assignment lands on Mr. Hootie this week, so have at it, sir.
I'm actually excited. This is the random movie that I get because I saw this movie in theaters when it came out.
Very timely spin of the wheel we got this week, I think.
Before we dive into it, I did want to give us some backstory on Resident Evil because I thought it just needed justice. It's a video game movie.
As far as like the video game itself, the franchise?
Yeah, because not everybody played the video game. Resident Evil, or as it is named in Japan, Biohazard, came out in 1996. It was not allowed to be called Biohazard in the States because of there was a band named Biohazard and there was a video game named Biohazard.
Isn't one of the sequels named, at least here, Resident Evil Biohazard?
Number 7, dog.
There you go.
Damn, it took them that long to just come back around, huh?
It created the genre named survival horror, which is a very big part of the gaming community, as I'm sure you two know. Resident Evil Nemesis, the third installment, came out in 1999, and that game was all over the place. I don't know y'all's relationship to that game, but it was everywhere.
PlayStation 1, right? I remember that disc specifically. It was one of those PlayStation greatest hits, like almost instantly. Had the little green strip on it,
I had
and
a
you had
picture
the
of the
Nemesis on the
Nemesis
cover with
face.
worms and shit.
Yeah.
I think they've rebranded that since then. Is that
they
right?
remade it.
It's just called Resident Evil 3 now. They dropped the
Oh.
Nemesis. I don't know why, but in my mind, it's a Nemesis.
To me, that what's it called, a slip cover, the CD cover,
Yeah.
is iconic with the just picture of Nemesis.
Yeah. It's like, in my mind, if I picture a PlayStation 1 like in a room, like that's one of the 3 or 4 discs laying around. Those cases, It's just synonymous with it. It's like a Sonic cartridge with a Sega Genesis.
And it spawned not only a video game franchise, a film franchise, multiple TV series, novels, comics, a merchandise line, and even a theater play in Japan.
Hell yeah. Yeah, between me and Joy, I know we've consumed a lot of like these Japanese like RPGs and stuff like that. Do you feel that in the Resident Evil series like you do in those other series? Because I do not, personally.
No. I feel like I think I even talk about later on in my review about how we kind of missed the train or the boat or the plane on Resident Evil. We were in our like Japanese RPG Final Fantasy phase.
Final Fantasy.
Where that's like all
because
we
they're
would
definitely
play.
like kissing cousins, but this definitely feels like a very Americanized story. I don't know if that's just me whitewashing like with nostalgia, but this feels like super an American product. You know what I'm saying?
The game or the movies?
The game, like the whole franchise in general, I guess is what I'm saying. It doesn't speak to the Japanese storytelling that I grew up with as far as video games, but like this and Silent Hill, I don't know, they feel like almost a Japanese take on an American story. Does that make sense?
I could see that. It's like they're producing a product that they're leaning more towards making profit than...
Right, yeah. And like the Final Fantasy games are like definitely oriented in like a different culture. A lot of those things just wouldn't translate to a normal American kid like the Resident Evil series does.
I've never
or as
attempted
just
to
more
play
global, I guess.
a Final Fantasy game ever, but I have played Resident Evil. So
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like the lowest common denominator is throw zombies at people, give them guns. Everyone likes that.
all right, so before we talk about the film ourselves, let's see what the fans had to say. These reviews come by IMDb, and I picked 2 reviews that came out in March 2002, right when the film came out. First up, named Fox Brick from March 2002, titled, "A Dull Disappointment Even for a Video Game Film." Despite good enough performances from Jovovich, Rodriguez, and the rest of the cast, there is little more good to be said for this film aside from some handsomely unhandsome zombies. And I remember why I picked this review because I think Chris wrote this review.
Handsomely unhandsome, that is definitely not in my vocabulary.
Oh, it gets deeper. I'm gonna ruin some of this. Did we need a cross between Cube and Romero's zombie trilogy with an even more ridiculous version of Alien's anti-corporate slant? With anti-corporatism becomes as ridiculous as this, it certainly undercuts real anti-corporatism. Nonsensical double talk, an idiot plot from the beginning, and not even much in the way of interesting violence. So go see Milla J be fetching and Michelle R be sardonic. But you can probably do that with some other films, which might also entertain you. 1 out of 10 stars.
I followed all that perfectly, to be honest with you. That was pretty eloquently written. A few vocabulary words in there for you. But yeah, I get what they're saying. But they wrote this in 2002. What are they comparing this to? What is the holy grail of video game movies at this point? It doesn't exist.
I guess like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter.
Oh, God, exactly. What the fuck are we on about here, boys?
There's got to be a movie where,
corporatism is literally what the game is about.
Their Super Mario movie is probably their favorite one.
Oh, you're talking about the OG with Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo.
But I mean, anti-corporatism is the thematic, like the through line of this series of the games, right? I feel like this movie didn't even harp on it as much as it probably needed to, in my opinion. Like the Umbrella Corporation is literally like a faceless individual in this movie. It's not represented
like Google
by
and it's like
anybody.
Apple and Facebook.
Yeah. In the games, you usually get like one like person that you kind of attach, like Wesker or somebody like that's the guy, you know.
Wesker.
I don't get that really in this movie. It's just It's out there somewhere, overwatching everything. It's the umbrella over all this shit.
Wesker comes in eventually in this franchise, but it's
Oh, they all
far too
fucking
late.
come
Oh,
into this
boy.
franchise.
Oh boy!
All
everyone's
the heavy
coming in this-
hitters.
in this story.
Next up, from D. Warren 1, March 2002, titled "Better Than Ghost of Mars." Talk
What
about
the
time
fuck
yeah.
kind of comparison?
Eat that dick, John Carpenter.
Better than eating a pile of shit.
Better than getting your shit pushed in.
And also better than Event Horizon, one of Paul Anderson's earlier efforts. That's Paul W.S. Anderson. Thank you, sir.
This dude's just listing dunks he's putting on people right here.
If nothing, this is a positive review. If nothing
Hell,
else, Milla is awfully easy on the eyes and has enough of a physical presence to make the fight scenes borderline believable. Zombies, guns, holographic AI chick, Imrod. It's no Memento, though there's some nifty amnesia stuff here too. But it's a decent ride. 7 out of 10 stars.
You know what? This person gets a pass just because in 02 they were cognizant enough of Memento to throw it in there. So tip of the cap to you. The old Nolan heads appreciate it.
I didn't know what Imrod meant, but I figured you
I
did.
have
Michelle
no idea what the
Rodriguez,
hell that
boy.
was. That's
Damn.
that's her.
I was
That's
sorry
like
as hell.
A-Rod. That's like A-Rod.
Did she go by that, Joey?
Yeah, all the time,
I
bro.
hope not. Joey's down. He knows all the vernacular he thinks now. Just ignore him.
Back in Fast 3.
I don't think she was in the third
Hold
one.
on,
That's the
spoiler
Japanese
alert,
one.
calm
Tokyo.
That's Tokyo. That was the guy from Home Improvement. was in
Tokyo
that one.
Drift. Lucas Black. Oh no, you're talking about Brad.
Yeah, Brad was in the opening scene.
That was a damn cameo. He wasn't in that damn movie.
Well, he's in the movie.
He was also in the Rage Carrie 2. The Rage Carrie 2. You remember that shit, Joey?
Oh, I remember that one. She was.
I think she like depantses his ass and sets him on fire or something.
Wow.
We watched. That's one of those weird ass sequels we watched on VHS a lot for some reason.
I've never seen any of the Carrie films.
The Rage Carrie 2. I think the Carrie 2 was the subtitle to the Rage Carrie 2. It was all ass backwards. Guess what I'm choosing next time I win this motherfucker.
So the budget of Resident Evil was a whopping, and this might be up there with the highest films that we've covered, $33 million.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting more. I guess I'm kind of conflated with what a modern budget looks like. I remember like the first $100 million movie was a big deal. But it seems like a lot of practical shit going on here. I assumed it'd be closer to 50.
Well, Paul W.S. Anderson said that he moved production to Europe because it would be cheaper and save on the budget. So maybe it was 50, like in the States.
Okay. If you shot this shit in California, it would have been double that probably.
Opening weekend made $17.7 million, and worldwide it made $102.9 million.
Boom, triple that damn budget, baby. And that's why we got, 7 of these? 2
I think 6
spin-off
total.
series. We got there's several, I don't know if you guys peruse there's 8 video game movies. I don't know what you call them specifically.
Animations, films?
They're animated, but they're animated in the style of the
Anime?
game. It's almost like they're rendered in the actual game engine or something, you know. I don't know if you consider those canonically
Senpai.
movies or what, you know.
Well, I would think they would be just animated feature.
I don't know, man. I guess when I think of that, I think of a Hollywood production. Maybe I'm just too American-centric. But this movie did a lot. That's carrying a lot of weight for a movie that I don't know what the expectation was when it was released, but it sets a template that works undeniably.
And I'll be honest with you, the first 3, the trilogy, all of them are pretty solid.
Oh, shit.
And
You just
then
said the trilogy like it's the Lord of the Rings, you ain't.
well, I'm just saying.
You know what he's
And
talking?
then
He's talking about
quadruple.
this shit. He's about to say some shit like, "Oh man, the first 3 episodes, like a Star Wars, was good, but the next 3 sucked fat cock." Now he about to say the same thing about fucking Resident Evil. Go ahead. Finish.
Oh, wait, he stepped on
finish
the
what
point.
you were
But you
saying.
said the trilogy. So it's amongst the Resident Evil heads, the Res heads, whatever you call
Yeah,
it.
the Rez boys.
Is the first 3 a closed loop or something?
Actually, no. So 2 and 3 are pretty connected. The characters come
Dude
back
really
for the
knows
most
the lore.
part.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them, 4 and on, actually, there's more characters from the game. Like you get Chris Redfield, Albert Wesker, Joe Valentine.
They
Claire
throw Leon in
Redfield.
there.
They threw Leon in there. I don't think he could be. The more they get more game characters, the worse the movies get.
Is it like an alternate timeline multiverse
In my
situation, or is it just Just convoluted, you're saying?
I think the later ones bounced with me. I don't remember that much. I watched them one time. I know that half of this cast comes back in the 5th one.
Jesus H.
How the fuck does half of them come back when
serious,
they're all
baby.
dead?
Like,
Spoiler alert.
Imrod comes back in the 5th one.
God damn it, he's using Imrod in just normal.
Well, now that that's
vocabulary
her nickname, I guess some kind of like time thing happening.
Yeah, I guess at the end of this movie, something has to have happened, yeah.
But my favorite character from Game of Thrones is a part of the first trilogy.
Who the hell are we talking about here?
That's
Joffrey?
Ian Glenn.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Jorah.
talking about Jorah Mormont.
Jorah was fantastic.
The disgraced knight who's actually a fucking spy trying to knife Dany in her sleep while also trying to slide up in that thing.
But he never does.
But he would if he could.
Well, allegedly.
Who's white knighting for the damn
How you gonna white knife?
60-year-old man?
So writer and director Paul W.S. Anderson, who we've already covered one time here, boys, with Event Horizon, also directed Alien vs. Predator, Joy's favorite, and is currently in pre-production for a reboot of a terrible movie and also video game, House of the Dead.
Yeah, known for bringing video game franchises to the big screen.
He's
Monster
the guy,
Hunter,
right?
Resident Evil, Mortal Kombat, House of the Dead. Also, lucky enough to have the privilege to suckle Milla Jovovich's finger-long nipples on a daily basis, as that is his wife.
Some tidbits about these two. He began dating her after the release of this film. Obviously, they got married in 2009. They have 3 daughters together, which I don't want to talk about people's kids, but I only say that because one of them is an actress. Her name is Ever, Ever. She was born in 2007.
Trash.
She played the young Alicia Marcus / Red Queen in the 2016 film Resident Evil: The Final Chapter.
Oh, that's
She plays
cool.
young Natasha Romanoff in the 2021 film Black Widow, and she plays Wendy in the 2023 film Peter Pan and Wendy. So it seems they have actually created the union has created more than just Resident Evil. It's created a person who can act.
That's pretty cool. Possible.
Yeah. Some.
What the hell's them other two
positivity in the
youngins up to? They ain't doing shit.
world. Maybe they're not old enough to act. I don't know. I think they were pretty spread out as far as like ages. I think that might be their oldest kid.
So I know y'all alluded to this guy. It's like the video game director.
Doom, 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 doom,
Him
doom.
and Ubo.
Somebody-
He never touched.
Every time I
He'll never touch Ubo or movie
does the
directors.
dog shit ones though, right? Paul W.S. Anderson takes like less projects than you, Bo. He'll do any fucking thing. He did like Blood Rain. What else did he do?
Oh, Blood Rain was pretty poorly received.
I think that was Milla Jovovich as well, right?
No, different, but they do look similar.
He'll take any turd and polish it up, ship it right off to Hollywood.
This is his highest rated film on IMDb alongside Event Horizon. And I stop here, fellas. What do you think that IMDb score is?
It's like 6.5, right?
For Resident Evil, I'll say 7.1.
No, God no.
Joy's close is 6.6.
666.
Here's the thing: is 6.5 on IMDb is like a fucking. It might as well be like a 75.
It's actually pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, it's can be a tough crowd at times.
Yeah, IMDb is rough. When it comes to reviews.
Yeah, they get a bit gatekeepy over there. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 95, that's a big one for me. That was his his launch pad, right? His
All I
first
think
big
about-
project.
With Mortal Kombat is Dexter's dad. That's my reference for that movie.
Fucking, that's the second one, damn it. He's not in the first one. That's Annihilation.
That's all I think about.
James Remar playing Raiden. No, he's not Raiden. Christopher Lambert is Raiden in the first one.
The Highlander.
Oh.
Have you heard of him?
Thomas Jane's stunt double.
Yeah, exactly, that guy.
That guy.
Gotta throw Thomas Jane's fucking name out there. So did
think I
either
might
one of you for a moment think that Paul Thomas Anderson had directed Resident Evil? Was it
Only a slight moment.
mildly?
Only like the slightest of moments.
I feel bad for this guy. He has to have the WS in there.
So I'm not the biggest fan of this director. I'm sure he's a great guy. I have no idea. I just don't like his style. But I have a thing about that here. Tired of having to explain the significance of the raining frogs in Magnolia, no idea. He added the initials WS to his name to avoid confusion with Paul Thomas Anderson. Unfortunately, the modified name is too similar to another director, Wes Anderson, and Paul is constantly fielding questions about what it's like to work with Bill Murray.
You know what's funny is it's like 2 of the 5 most influential directors in the past 20 years, and he's just fucking sandwiched in between both of them.
Maybe change your first name.
Yeah, just fucking go by Steve or something, man. Just move on. Or just drop the Anderson. Just go by Paul Jovovich. I like that fucking guy's movies. But I do appreciate the fact that this dude, like, he could have made. I was under the presumption that he made every one of these Resident Evil movies with his wife just to like keep her working, but he didn't. He just did this one, I believe, right, and one of the later sequels.
Yeah, I think he wrote them all though.
Well, I think
Or
he
might have
skipped.
produced them,
I
I'm
think he
sure.
skipped like the next two, and then he did the rest
Yeah,
of
it's
them.
kind of wild. Considering he seems like he could have been in a position to just do this shit ad hoc forever. But he seems a little bit more selective than I kind of assumed he was going into the research here.
Maybe that's why I like 2 and 3 so much.
Is it just different style altogether? You don't like his Matrixy style here?
I don't like the Matrix stuff. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of it.
It's very a product of 1999. Before we leave the crew, I know we said writer Paul wrote and directed this one, but I want to shout out the music here as well, which I didn't realize until I started doing the research. Fucking music by Marco Beltrami. Shout out to that guy. And Marilyn Manson did the fucking soundtrack for
Oscar
this.
nominee Marco Beltrami for 310 to Yuma and the Hurt Locker. Working side by side
Manson,
with
dog.
the fucking Lord of Darkness.
Ghost to Mars.
People, the beautiful people.
Ah!
Yeah, as soon as I hit that damn note in my research, I was like, well, damn, I got to fire up
Well, I
the dope
love
show.
that
I gotta
the
get
music was
I
by
gotta get
both
some
these
shit
guys,
going.
but it sounds like the fucking Prodigy. I can't fucking stand this score, dude.
Yeah, the score is a bit wonky. It's more electronic than I would expect out of like a Manson score.
It's like
give me
techno
Manson's
house
band
music
scoring
in
this.
fucking Europe.
Dude, yeah, it's like that Euro trash mixed with that whole Matrix, like weird alt rock energy. I wish Marilyn Manson would have leaned into his band style, you know. I think that'd have been a cooler score. Some shit on the soundtrack fucking bangs, dog.
It does.
It takes me back to being 14 again.
I'm not taking anything away from it. All right, back when I was a child, back when I was 16 at that time.
What's a wee lad?
I probably would have loved it.
A young man.
I imagine I loved it. Nowadays, I'm just fucking annoyed by it. I just like, I hear it and I'm like, them damn
Is it
kids.
cringe,
I
bro?
can't stand them kids.
Hey, get off my damn lawn, Marilyn
Pretty
Manson.
much.
Even though he's
Boy.
like 40 years older than you.
I hear that song that you just sang, and all I think about is Friday Night SmackDown. That was a theme song for a while.
Ah, fucking A. There you go.
Eddie Guerrero doing a frog splash off the top rope.
I do appreciate his cover of Sweet Dreams. It's very creepy. They used it in Trick or Treat during the big transformation sequence. Sweet dreams are made of these. Blah. Anyway, moving on from Marilyn Manson. You said production notes. There's a few great ones here. You want to take the lead here, John?
Yeah, that scene with Milla jumping over the wall and roundhousing that dog.
Damn, I love
That was
shit.
all Milla, and it took over 3 months
Fuck
of training to execute. Boy, that shit was dope.
Damn, bro.
She literally did her
Yeah,
stunts for this entire movie, except for like one where she was like climbing through some pipes. But
I don't know what it is
she
about that
kicked
scene. It's
ass,
so
bro.
fucking corny. It gets me
That
excited
shit is
every
so
fucking time.
sick,
bro.
man. The slow motion shit kicks that fucking dog right in his jaw.
I can't
Rip that
tell. Are y'all being
motherfucker head off.
sarcastic?
No,
I'm
man,
not,
that shit
I'm not
was
kidding,
cool
dude.
as fuck.
I don't know why.
I can't stand that scene.
I've come
It's
like
great.
so far in my life watching movies, but that dumbass little sequence gets me hyped for some reason. It's like watching Jackie Chan growing up when I was a kid or something. I just fucking love it. And I just love a hot woman doing stuff like this too. I'm the biggest Kill Bill fan in the world.
Yeah, I never needed to see Sigourney Weaver slow motion punch an alien in the face, though.
Because she can't fucking do it, bruh. Milla can't
here
do
we
it,
go.
bruh. Doom, 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 doom. You gotta have that club music just thumping in your ear when you're watching it too.
All I thought of was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I was like, here we go. This is that era.
Oh, see, you're going highbrow with it, man. You gotta lean into the cheese sometimes. That's what I've learned as I gotten older.
I'm so disappointed.
Just put an extra
that
slice
y'all-
of cheese on that
y'all
burger,
ain't
man.
Y'all didn't like this fucking scene. I'm so disappointed.
I thought it was fucking dope, bro.
Nah, you're doing this shit. You're doing this. You're patronizing this shit. And this idiot
Nah,
down here
bro.
at the bottom, he just, that's not cool at all. That's so fucking cool.
Dog, I'll scroll down to my notes. This is verbatim. It says, I love the fucking jump kick. That is a note I wrote down. This is a pretty big one here. I thought this was probably the most interesting thing I researched. George A. Romero said that he wrote 5 or 6 different drafts for it, and they were all rejected for Resident Evil. The head of production said he felt his scripts were good, but they would receive an NC-17 rating if they had been approved. The University of Pittsburgh has acquired the George A. Romero Archival Collection, which includes material that he worked on for Resident Evil, several copies of the script. You can read it at the university. And a documentary, this is the most fucking Ryan Hootie note I've ever written in my life. A documentary based on this adaptation was released in January 2025 called George A. Romero's Resident Evil.
I saw that when I was doing research for this, and I didn't know what I was looking at.
Bruh, I was like, this is the most hoodie shit I've ever fucking heard. A George A. Romero documentary.
He started licking his lips.
I'm like, his version of Resident Evil, yeah.
I mean, I've talked to death on this show about how much I just respect Romero, and I now want to go to the University of Pittsburgh. Apparently, one of those scripts that he wrote was Jill Valentine was going to be the lead, and he was really going to try to work in as much of the video game as possible. But Capcom stepped in and pushed for this to be an original story, and this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, so that the value of their video games would not be diminished. They claimed, why would anyone play the game if they could just watch the movie?
Man, it's pretty interesting. So they wanted this as a commercial to sell more games at the end of the day, Capcom does.
Yeah, so all of the reviews saying it's nothing like the video game was by design from Capcom.
Which is wild because I've highlighted it before, but Zach Kreger literally, he reiterated this week, if he deviates too far from the game, he's going to get a new asshole ripped. So he's hardcore about following the game's plot. And that comes out like at the end of this year, so Kreger's going to do it correctly, I guess. Does anyone ever go to the mansion in any of these sequels? Because in my mind, it's like the mansion is the story for the first, what I remember of the first game, right?
The mansion's in the second.
Second one? What's the first one? What's the story of the first one?
No, the
video
story
game
of the
or the
first
movie?
game is
video
the mansion.
games.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
The second one takes place in a mansion?
No.
The second one's Raccoon
second
City.
movie, she's walking around the city.
But the fact that Romero was attached to this, to me, seems like the most peanut butter and chocolate thing you could do at this moment, and I don't understand why it didn't work. I feel like there's something we don't know here. How can you muck up that relationship?
I also read that he was going to go for the classic Romero, lots of gore, lots of zombies, big budget, which $33 million is a big budget.
That's a lot, for especially using practical effects. It's not like he would lean in. I wouldn't assume he wouldn't lean into a bunch of CG to do it, you know?
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know. I feel like there's something more here. Maybe that documentary uncovers the truth of it all. I just don't know how you screw that up, man. They'd be like getting Joy to do a documentary about quesadillas or something, you know? How can you fuck that up?
Oh, it'd be
Match
so
made in
fucking
heaven.
easy. It's just cheese and tortilla.
Put
If
a little
they're light on the
chorizo
meat.
in there. Mm.
No. You don't put meat in a quesadilla. What the fuck?
Yeah, you do, man.
Ah,
This is America.
man,
Get outta here with that
traditional
shit.
Mexican cuisine.
Get the.
Motherfucker, we ain't
Bro,
talking
this
about
is
taco.
America, bro.
We ain't talking about the Taco Bellization of
I'm
my
talking
cultures,
about that cheesy
of my
Wheaties crunch, dog.
adopted culture's food.
I'm trying to get protein.
You a Taco Bell in my shit.
I got protein
Bruh.
goals here. I gotta get 150 grams.
Yeah, you know what? Cheese. I might as well
What is
get a
this
cheese
shit?
roll up.
Only thing you put on there is cactus.
I'm gonna eat
We're
a
talking
damn
about
cheese
cheese roll-up.
sandwich.
79 cents.
Back in the day, at least still 79 cents.
I doubt it.
Ain't no way it's under $1 anymore.
It's probably $5.
I got one more note here. The film was originally supposed to be titled Resident Evil Ground Zero when it was considered a prequel to the games, but the subtitle was removed following the events of 9/11, and it was shot primarily in Germany on large-scale practical sets for the Hive facility. That's pretty cool.
I got a couple things here that I was able to find. During the shooting of the sewer scenes, Milla Jovovich accidentally right-hooked her soon-to-be husband, Paul W.S. Anderson, in the face, giving him a black eye. By the end, she had accidentally hurt about 3 cast and crew members.
God damn, she's going hard, bro.
Who injured more castmates, her or the anaconda from Anaconda? That crazy
That fucking
animatronic.
Conda who was like snapping people's legs and shit. Mateo. Well, fuck, we lost Mateo. We got to write him off.
That's the thing. His
Kinda
character in the
got his
movie
ass.
didn't die. It was actually his actor that died. He was
Whatever
killed by
sound
the
like that,
snakes.
yeah.
They just fucking wrote him out.
I got one little story here for you boys. This movie came out March of 2002. I could have told you that without looking it up because when I was a young man, I always had what I like to call a birthday movie. So for my birthday, I would get to go to the movies and watch something for me. This was a rated R movie I couldn't get into by myself, so I paid for Ice Age at the motherfucking walk-in, as my family likes to call it, at the Eden movie theater. And I snuck through the kitchen to get over to the damn Resident Evil screening that I watched by myself. That was a moment, man. That was my 14th birthday.
How did you sneak through the kitchen? There was 2 doors.
He had a little chef's
They
hat
had-
on like he was a fucking Chef Boyardee.
The popcorn stand ran down the middle. There was 2 rooms on each side, right? But they had kitchen doors on both sides that people would walk through. So I just snuck through the kitchen doors to get to the other side because Resident Evil was on the other side of the theater.
Man.
I remember
The
like
amount
crawling underneath the fucking popcorn stand to get over there.
The amount of movies that we watched in that theater, I'm sure, is crazy.
Yeah, that was vacuumed many times between visitors either. That was a dirty. That place had a stank to it.
It definitely had a scent.
Movies.
Fabric.
People knew that you came out of that theater
in.
when you went like to town. They could smell it on you.
Oh, yeah. Like Tiano's. You smell like you've been to Tiano's.
So, let me get this. So you watched Resident Evil by yourself?
Yes. I paid
Who
for a
drove
ticket
you
to
there?
watch Ice Age. I rode when my grandpa dropped me off.
Okay.
Ice Age. I bought a ticket for Ice Age. And I just snuck through the little fucking kitchen. Caught this all by myself, man. March 2002.
Well, I mean, Ice Age just has a pretty good James Woods performance.
I still haven't seen Ice Age to this day.
The presidents of both Capcom of America and Capcom of Japan have cameos as zombies, which is kind of cool. Originally, it was set to star as Sarah Michelle Gellar as Alice, with JLH, Jenny Love Hewitt, Kirsten Dunst, and Natasha Henstridge being considered to play Jill Valentine during development of the script and film, which was subsequently wiped. And this movie is included on Roger Ebert's most hated movies list.
Jesus,
He fucking
Raj,
hates this
son of a
movie.
bitch. It wasn't made for you, Raj. It was made for a 14-year-old boy in southeastern United States of America.
They bit of a paper. They bit of a paper.
I'm gonna steal some fucking popcorn on my way through too.
I read Roger's review, and it was. I mean, he did not like this movie.
He's an articulate. Or he was a very articulate man. What was the synopsis of his dislike?
It was. I think he said meaningless plot, slop, from like top to bottom.
Oh, GTFO, Raj.
All that
Rest
kind
in
of stuff.
peace. I'm sure you could say the same thing about like the Paw Patrol movie, but again, who's this made for? It's not made for me.
I recently watched the new Anaconda, and I could see that being. I didn't talk about that in the news because it was.
It wasn't newsworthy.
All right, fellas, let's hop in to Resident Evil.
Disabling me will result in loss of primary power.
Say anything to stop us from shutting her down.
I implore you,
Implore away.
please. Please. You're all going to die down here.
Inside Umbrella's underground facility known as the Hive, a thief steals the T-virus and deliberately releases it. The Red Queen, which in our current world we would call AI, immediately seals the facility and kills all personnel to contain the infection.
Boom, there it is.
Is this a W Red Queen moment? She made the right decision, or no?
I think she made the right decision.
I
here,
think she
man.
made the
She's,
right call. Unless I'm in that fucking facility. In which case, bitch, you better let me out. I'm not infected, I
There's
promise.
no way. Hold on. You take that job, you definitely are signing like an NDA, and you're knowing.
No,
like,
you have no idea.
shit hits
There's
the fan,
no.
you die
It
down
even
here,
talks
bro.
about it in the
Come on.
opening role.
Come on, dog.
They had no idea they were producing like
Joey,
medical,
I'm getting you a guy.
military grade
next week.
bioweapons.
If Facebook hired you and kept you locked underground, you got to assume that there's a chance you're going to die under there, and no one's ever going to know about it, right?
Chris,
Come
they
on.
were down there in secret developing new stuff to help humanity. Like they did
good stuff.
hospitals,
Yes,
they did
exactly.
fucking internet stuff. Like they were coming up with apps and stuff down there.
Come on, dog. Come on, bro.
DoorDash was created in
I gotta-
Hive. How you feel
How'd you
about
guys
that?
feel about them reading the on-screen text to us?
That was
at the
cool.
beginning of the
I
movie?
appreciate that.
That bugged the
No,
hell
no,
out of me.
no,
man.
I thought it was great.
Like, we learned from Star Wars. You just let people read the shit if they want to read it.
I
I don't
like-
need you to
No,
read
no,
it to
no,
me.
I like being fed.
No, bro. No,
I don't
Star
want you to
Wars
put the
figured this
fucking
shit out
spoon in front of
30
me. I don't
years
want you to
before
put the
this.
ice cream in front of me. I want you to feed me the ice cream.
For you two, is Umbrella in this sense, are they Amazon or are they Google?
No, the same. All that shit's the same thing. They're Amazon. They're Google. They're Apple. They're the fucking the elite. They're
You just think
Facebook. They're the
a tech-
elite of the
they're
elite.
Tech? Nah, they're not tech, bro. I think they're bigger. I think you're thinking very to 2026. I think it's more like pharmaceuticals or something, you know, like
Oh.
big pharma. Think about one of them.
Like
all the
fucking
places
Pfizer
they
or
have money
something?
in, like Pfizer, exactly. How much money they have in companies that you don't know about and no one knows that they own or some shit like that. Retail is in your face. That's the shit you see all the time. It's the ones you don't see. That's the ones you got to worry about.
And this is my only note that I took in this movie regarding the score, is in this opening scene. It was a heartbeat with like a post-grunge Creed sound going for like the entire opening scene.
That sounds lit, bro.
Dude.
This goes through the whole elevator sequence and all the people getting trapped in there, like the little mini movie they try to make us feel for the employees, right?
The elevator scene was pretty good, yeah.
Dude, the elevator scene, man, like, do you guys feel like...
Felt like the trailer for the movie.
Yeah, just like with Final Destination and the log truck on the highway scene. Did this movie instill that fear of being chopped up by a rogue elevator?
Talking about the decapitation that we don't actually see?
Yeah.
Probably one of the first times I encountered it on screen.
Well, every time I get on the elevator, I think the motherfucker's going to fall while I'm stepping in
you
there.
think about laying down and sticking your head out of the door?
I don't think I'm going to get chopped in half somehow. Like, every time.
I just see Joey like in a full elevator. He just goes, anybody seen Resident Evil?
Hey, anybody want to push me out of the door and hold me there?
Yeah, who's volunteering to stick me through that little hole?
But I feel like if Joey's head was hanging out of an elevator like that, like once it hits the crux, it would like stop for a little bit. He'd be like, God damn, that's a lot of neck.
Yeah, he'd be fighting.
Be like
he'd be fighting
cut.
against the strength of
like,
my neck.
It'd be a real slow choke.
I was in
Oh, fuck, I think he's still alive, y'all. What do we do?
Alice wakes up in a mansion with complete amnesia. A team of Umbrella Commandos led by James Shade storms in, along with Matt Addison, a supposed police officer.
And this is like the music video moment where the motherfuckers are rolling in the window. I just hear Mortal Kombat every fucking time something happens in this movie, pretty much.
I thought of Monsters Incorporated when the hazmat team
Monsters
flies through the
Incorporated?
windows.
What the hell?
So
The animated movie?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Oh, boy. This motherfucker right here. I was watching this. He's watching Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, I actually was. I watched both of them, probably the same year. So we share like notes with the show, and somebody said this guy's name was James Shade. I found that nowhere.
You're talking about the leader of the Commandos,
the guy they referred
correct?
to as one.
Yeah, I got him
He's one.
officially in, I think, one of the articles I read says he's James, quote unquote, One Shade.
I got a funny
is the
joke about
character's
that.
name. I like this dude, man.
Yeah, he's great.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's gone way too soon.
He had like a Lance Reddick energy about him, and I assumed he had more work, but I did all the digging I could, and this dude just did not pop anywhere else.
Oh, man,
I
he
could
was
tell.
all on fucking Pierce Brosnan's dick
He was.
What are you talking about, playing like random?
We have proof.
when he played
Third
007.
Oh, he's in the. I was never a
Yeah, he was
Brosnan
in Tomorrow
Bond
Never
guy.
Dies, War's Not Enough, Die Another Day. He was in AVP. If you know what I'm talking about.
AVP. That's
I like
you
how he
know
calls it
your
AVP.
partner.
Yeah,
Imrod,
those in the know.
AVP.
Yeah, those in the know, bro.
He
He
knows
was also
ball. He
in-
knows ball.
He's also in Punisher Warzone, the Ray
Yeah,
Stevens.
That's
Fucking it.
let's relax with it.
Again, y'all not throwing me any home run pitches here, boys.
So you got, who'd you say that he reminds you of?
Lance Reddick.
That's right. Okay.
Who
You
also
got an
played
EXM for it.
Wesker in the Netflix miniseries.
No, he did not for real.
Yep.
He did. It was, I watched it.
I like
Rest in peace,
Lance
he was
Reddick's
lost
my
in
guy
Lance
just
not long
because
ago.
of Destiny. He played. I talked about this before. He's Commander Zavala before he passed.
The
R.I.P.
Wire, bro. He's the Wire dog. He'll
Yeah.
always be the head of the Wire team.
So we get like a big character done, Pierce. We'll just go ahead and go through that. Alice, played by Milla Jovovich, was in Dazed and Confused, The Fifth Element.
Lilo.
He Got Game, A Perfect Getaway, Ultraviolet, and a really, really bad version of Hellboy.
Oh, was she in the most recent one?
the David Harbour.
Harbor. There's one after that that's not David Harbor. Yes.
I heard the one after
Damn.
Harbour was actually pretty
Keep
decent.
chucking 'em.
I haven't seen it, but the guy just wasn't like they used a normal looking dude.
No, I hear Hootie goes.
So they didn't use like a mongoloid freak. Is that the
Hootie's
problem?
got his eugenics
You
program. You
gotta-
gotta have fucking.
You gotta
Ron
have
Perlman,
Ron
who looks like
Perlman's
a
fucking
human as a lion's face.
brick house face looking ass.
You look like a lion.
You just have to have like girth. Like you had to be like a massive like
You
bowling
gotta have
ball.
the fattest dick in town to play
And
Hellboy.
Chris Farley is
There's no
fucking
CGI
Hellboy.
involved. I would fucking watch that.
Man,
AI could probably do
I
that,
really-
unfortunately.
there's The Fifth Element for me is like one of my favorite movies that I don't ever watch, and I feel like I should watch it more often. You guys got a movie like that?
Yeah, it definitely needs some more love. It's one of those things that was just ubiquitous. It felt like around like from 98 to like 2005. Like it was always on TV or it was always being referenced somehow. And it's one of those movies I don't think I've ever consciously sat through the whole movie. I definitely need to sit with it.
It was on TV all the time.
He's so fucking good, man. Yeah, Gary
it's
Oldman,
fantastic.
Bruce Willis, Chris Tucker.
I've seen it so many times, but at the same time, I don't really know what it's about.
Yeah, it's one of those things you've seen so much you probably have lost all context for.
I gravitated towards Milla in The Fifth Element. I just really like her.
Shit, oh, I'll
and I followed
gravitate
her
too.
career.
Trust me.
And yeah,
My magnet just started pointing towards
I
all of us.
gravitated. I was just something like it was like a fucking magnet. My dick was a piece of steel rod.
No, I think you're the magnet.
And I am steel.
In
such a good
2004, Forbes determined that she was the highest paid model in the world.
For real?
wow.
In 2004, because I guess her acting money, you have to include that too. 'Cause technically, she was still a model at the time.
Heidi Klum was probably angry about that.
Like, in
Pretty
all
impressive.
joking aside, she has some seriously like misshapen nipples. Like,
I don't think that's what modeling is
really,
about,
like,
bro.
like
It's usually
she's
how you wear
considered
clothes,
like the
not how you
most
don't wear clothes.
productive model.
I like
Her
how he
face?
said, all joking aside.
All joking aside, let's just body shame.
Let's
this
just.
woman
I'm not
who's
body
like
shaming
literally
anything.
A model.
She's a beautiful woman. She's obviously she's a model and shit. I'm just saying, like, she's considered top tier.
And think about like models who've tried to act, or women who've considered like the most beautiful who became actresses.
You're
How
telling me
many have
she's
been-
Kate Upton material? No.
Kate Upton didn't have a career outside of modeling. Is my point, though. Has anyone been more successful as a model as Milla Jovovich?
Heidi Klum's done some acting gigs, and she's
Exactly.
not.
Tyra Banks.
No, I can't tell you
Tyra Banks got a TV show.
one character name that Tyra Banks portrayed.
Well, Heidi Klum was. in
Well, she was
Spin
Tyra
City.
Banks in the
What was the name of the
Halloween
character?
movie.
Heidi. She was Heidi Klum on Spin City.
Who'd get the fuck out of here with that? But my point is, she's created a sufficient acting career from a modeling career. That's not as easy.
Well,
of a
hold on now.
transition
Let's calm down a
as
little
it
bit.
would
Like,
be.
she ain't, exactly winning Academy Awards with her acting. Like,
No, but she's
let's
working
relax.
to this day, right?
I mean,
She
yeah,
did a
she's
fucking
working
job
because her
today if she
husband's in
wanted
the
it.
fucking. He's in, he's in the business, and he makes sure she has work to do by casting her
She knows what she's doing, man.
in his movies.
The Game of
She's
Thrones.
Perfectly competent.
The tall woman is a.
Brianna Toth.
Oh, you're talking about Brienne of Toth?
Yeah, she's a model.
I could see that, but still.
What's she modeling?
She's not
fucking,
carrying a fucking movie
tree
to $100
branches
million
as
box
fucking
office.
clothes. That tall ass bitch.
We got to move on.
Just saying. Mila's, she deserves more credit than you as fellas seem to be giving her right here. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't say I like The Fifth Element.
I'm talking about as an actress. This is
Oh, well.
this is a rare breed.
I think she's fantastic. Preaching to the choir, bud.
I think she's fantastic in this.
As this character? or
Yeah,
as this
she's
movie?
really good as this character.
Joy only wants to see her flying through the air in slow motion, kicking dogs.
God,
in.
hell
Ooh,
yeah.
ooh, ooh.
That is sick.
What you saying
Smack
you didn't
my
like in The
bitch
Fifth
up.
Element then, bro?
Kicking them dogs. Smack
You
my
said-
bitch up.
So The Fifth Element, you don't like her portrayal there?
She's okay, but she doesn't really have to do very much. Like, she literally
Well,
is.
she can't
She's
speak
mostly
English.
mute, right? Yeah.
But she's playing as like a foreigner. She's like she's playing who she is. She's like Ukrainian, Chris. She's a foreigner.
She's Russian, but I wouldn't throw that out there for you. She's actually an American citizen. That's American person you're talking about there.
Mm-hmm. Not my America.
Get it right.
Moving on.
But who else do we meet here? You talked about Matt, right?
Matt.
Matty, I suppose
Matthew
it plays
Addison.
office. Matthew Addison, played by Eric Mabius, who I knew for one reason, and it took me 20 minutes to figure it out. But this is the motherfucker from 1999's Cruel Intentions, where he plays Greg McConnell.
Greg the
aka
leg.
the boyfriend who kind of gets cucked. That is a very formative movie for a 12-year-old boy. Cruel Intentions, another VHS on repeat for your boy.
Yeah, Eric's kind of ass in this movie.
You don't like Matthew? I thought he was
Mm.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so fine he didn't get into work
What's
after
wrong
this.
with y'all, man? Yeah, he didn't get much work after this. I'll give you that much.
Oh,
It's
fellas.
the haircut, man. The haircut's
Are you
going
gonna tell me that fucking Hallmark movie he was in about 400 times that I saw on his IMDb?
That's exactly what I'm about to say. He is in, now I don't know, I manually
I
counted
feel
these
like
out.
it's a
so I couldn't
Sherlock
mind 'em.
Holmes thing or some shit, you know? Like,
I mean, it's
The fuck are y'all talking
it's like
about?
the
He
same
was
character
in-
but 1,000 stories.
he was in, let me say it, damn it.
It's a lot of credit.
He was in 14 Hallmark movies and a series on Hallmark called Signed, Sealed, Delivered.
Fuck yeah, that writes itself.
It's like
Is he
Signed,
like this-
sealed, delivered Christmas. Signed, sealed,
Oh,
delivered
Jesus
Aspen.
Is he like the lead?
It's him and a woman, yeah.
What the hell are they doing for 14?
I've never
movies?
seen him, so I can't really comment. I just saw it in a
How many times can you fall in? How many damn cities can you fall in love in?
How many times could it be delivered?
Miami really got delivered that night.
It only got one season, but 14 movies. So I'm not sure
Yeah,
that
they
works.
ran out
either.
of ideas. It was like people have dated for 20 years and they get married and divorced within a month.
And last, but certainly not least, is Rain,
Rain Ocampo.
played by Michelle Rodriguez. Do you fellas have films for Michelle Rodriguez or Imrod, as we've
Oh
learned on the
boy,
show?
do we. Go ahead, Chris.
Imran. She most famously, obviously, played Letty Ortiz in the Fast and Furious franchise from 2001 to present. That shit is still ongoing. I'm going to go ahead and say this out loud. Get yourselves ready. 25 years later, that franchise
That was in space, right?
is still ongoing.
She's still looking good.
I think they drove some cars in space.
I feel like anytime you need like a tough Hispanic lady, like role, like a lot of times they default to her. Like she was
Oh,
in,
yeah,
she
she's
played
like
the same role in
classic tough girl.
SWAT. She was in Machete and Machete Kills, Battle of Los Angeles. You guys saw her in Avatar? Did y'all watch Avatar?
Yeah, was she one of the Marines?
Yeah, she
maybe?
Trudy. I think that's one. It was somebody in that fucking show. Did you ever watch Lost?
I did. I had zero recollection of her being on that show.
She was on Lost. But her favorite role, or my favorite role that she portrayed, there's a movie she was in from the last few years. And I ain't watched a lot of different movies from the last few years. But she was a barbarian Holga in the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves
Oh, yeah,
movie
she was in
with
that. She was good
Chris
in that.
Pine. And
Oh, that was a good
she
movie.
was so good. That movie was so fucking good. But it did so bad at the box office that there's not going to be a sequel.
Yeah, there's some terrible
It's fucking
marketing
terrible,
involved there,
man.
but that was a good one.
But
That was,
here's another thing, too.
Underseen.
Strangely enough, she appeared in a Lenny Kravitz video, right? If I Could Fall in Love. But so did Milla Jovovich.
The same video?
No, in a different video. In a video called
That would have been dope.
If You Can't Say No.
Damn, Lenny was just slinging shit in the late 90s, wasn't he?
Lenny was just
getting it
giving
all
it to
out
all
there.
of them.
I think you skipped over one of my favorites from her career, Blue Crush. Classic.
Holy shit.
You know what the
that
fuck
sounds
that was.
like
That sounds like a surfboard movie.
a
It was
surfboard and
surfboard.
rom-com
I
from
ain't even
about
got to watch it. I
1998,
know
if
all
had to
about
guess.
it. I know exactly what happens.
I just close my eyes and write the script for that one right now.
Let me guess.
Good
Paul
stuff.
Walker learns
Good
how to
stuff.
ride a surfboard.
No, that's
That's
another movie.
Where's the one where the lady gets attacked by a shark or something?
47 meters down.
No. This is like of that
Jaws?
same era. She like survives a shark attack and becomes a surfer or some shit. I don't know, man.
Man, that's real life. That's real life
Oh,
shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You talking about that lady who
this
got her
was a
arm
movie,
tore off?
bro. No, this was a movie of that era, I think. Maybe I'm just conflating that with Blue Crush. Which one had Jessica Alba?
That's the Paul Walker movie.
The Paul Walker movie. Into the Blue?
Yeah,
That
into
sounds
the blue. There
right,
you
that's
go.
right.
Yep.
Hey, are we going to talk about
Why do I have
James
so much useless
Purefoy,
knowledge?
or are we
Yeah,
waiting?
we're going to keep talking about Paul Walker fucking 1998 hits.
I'm done, Paul Walker.
You ever seen
Varsity
Varsity Blues?
Blues.
How many movies with fucking blue in the title has this boy been in?
That motherfucker was out there trying to catch candy cane.
But I got to also shout out my Michelle Rodriguez because she's, like Joey said, a very specific type of woman. And she's all about playing that. She's really into bi characters because she identifies that way. So she's a pretty rough and tumble lady. I like her.
Biggest miscastings I've ever seen is her not being Colombiana.
Who the hell is Colombiana?
Remember the movie Colombiana with it's the woman from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Zoe Saldana?
Zoe played, she was like, it was like an action movie called Colombiana.
Oh, was it like
Yeah,
one of
but
those-
Zoe Saldana's
like spy
leading lady
movies?
material. Michelle Rodriguez, she's not leading lady material.
I guess
Yeah,
that
but she's
makes sense.
badass, though. I'd take her in a fight over Zoe Saldana. No
Oh, she
offense.
beat the shit out of Zoe Saldana. She beat her within an inch of her fucking life.
This motherfucker said the lady from Guardians of the Galaxy where she is green and barely recognizable. when
You
she's
said
been in
Star
plenty
Trek,
of
big
fucking
boy.
movies.
She's in Star Trek.
Exactly. She's been in Star Trek. Plenty of movies where she is herself.
Oh,
that
that was
bitch is
prosthetic.
green.
Bitch is green, got tentacles and
Oh,
shit
the
on her
green
face.
lady.
You ever heard?
We also didn't talk about Kaplan here. Chad Kaplan, played by Martin Cruz. No fucking idea what
Ain't
he's
got
been
shit
in, but
going
he
on.
exists.
Hey, while we at it, we can talk about JD as well. He ain't fucking nobody. Pascal.
No, but
Adirane.
Kaplan's got some stuff to do in this movie.
Kaplan's in this movie so much. I
I
thought
know,
this dude
he
had a
gets
career.
So did I was like, this dude gets way
He
too
gets
much
a lot of screen time. You know, who he reminds me of.
He gets a
in
whole
the
like
face?
hero's arc.
He looks like the dude from shit. What's that? Hostel.
Angel?
The lead guy from Hostel.
Oh, yeah.
Kinda looks like him in the face. That's what I thought he was at first.
Well, I got a shout out. We talked about Alice waking up with amnesia, the whole SWAT team kicking in. How fucking long was she laying on that ground in that cold ass water and had that perfect hair when she woke up still?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, someone curled her damn hair while she was laying there unconscious?
Well,
And
that's
the
like
red dress, man. I love the red dress.
Yeah,
I
red
just
dress
imagine
hot.
Joy putting on that red dress, getting ready for his day to go to
The
work.
fuck are you talking?
if we've learned nothing from horror movies, go back to Jason Takes Manhattan when they literally get on a boat in a rainstorm. Next scene, completely dry.
Completely dry. But she was literally laying under the running water, her hair perfect. Just waking up. Let's go.
The group travels underground via train, discovering Spence also has amnesia along the way. They reveal that Alice and Spence were secretly guarding the Hive's entrance beneath the mansion. The team explains that the Hive has gone dark and they must investigate and shut down the Red Queen.
I appreciate the stakes here. It gives you like a clear video game directive. Like, this is what we're going to do. I like the whole setup, which it doesn't really make sense about them protecting the Hive's entrance from the mansion over top. Like, do the
I have
employees
so
come
many
into work
questions.
that way every day?
Exactly. Where the
They
cars...
just walk there? Yeah, it's kind of confusing. But I did like the stakes right up front here. And it's like, okay, I'm along for the ride. I don't have to dissect what's going to happen for the next hour. It's all right there.
I feel like as soon as they go to the Hive, to me, it's a little bit of an Aliens ripoff.
At least too action oriented. You want more horror survival? Well, I guess horror survival.
Well, that's
is
the
kinda
thing.
what
Like
you're teased with.
the original game is, yeah, you got your brief moments of action, but it is at its core survival horror. You're like,
Yeah,
you're not
you don't
running
run.
around with infinite ammo. You're running around with like 2 or 3 shots in your magazine, and you got to figure out how you're going to spend those in order to survive.
You can get the ribbons. Remember the ribbons with your save
save file,
files?
yeah.
You can only save so many times. Back in the day, where
Whoa.
if your shit turned off, you would lose all your progress.
Like the stakes in this movie, they are elevated, but they don't really feel elevated.
I wouldn't say I feel like they were as elevated as maybe I just said now, just more clear, I guess. It's more like a mission. Like Hootie was saying, it feels more like the Marines are going to go do this thing, you know, like it's very obvious. It's not like I'm not afraid for them to go down into the Hive, you know.
And the
I feel
Hive
prepared.
The Hive kind of looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, it kind of does. And thinking back to Aliens, the Hive is literally like the idea behind the mother, like the queen, right? So,
The Hive.
we'll push it to the Red Queen. Damn it. Yeah,
There you go.
I'll tip the cap on that one.
And we got some of that Leprechaun in Space Star Fox
Holy
computer
shit,
generation.
This motherfucker just said Leprechaun in Space was a damn deadlock reference for Resident Evil from 2000.
It was about the same quality, man.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It looked way worse in the trailer than it did watching the movie for me. And it's probably nostalgia just blinding me a bit, but you gotta get your Roger Ebert hat and take it off, man, and just let it savor over you.
What was it, Mad TV?
So put an extra
Lowered
slice of cheese on that burger.
expectations.
Put one more slice of cheese on that burger. Who cares if it's dog meat?
Did you remember the iconic shot of the woman's eyes opening with the hand on the glass?
Oh yeah, that was scary as fucking
Yeah.
shit on the movie so far.
That was on the trailer all the time back in the day.
Yeah, kind of.
That was like the one thing. Dum. Is this the same woman who we see multiple times throughout this process, or is it just
No,
a
that's
random
different
blonde
character.
lady?
You're talking about Lisa, right?
This one blonde lady gets like 5
Yeah, you're
scenes
talking about
as
Lisa.
different versions. Yeah.
Yeah, we see her
Lisa
earlier
was a
in the
damn
movie.
through line. Yeah, she was like the head of the...
She's the one when the doors were closed, and she's
getting
like,
everybody shit
"Oh,
on
it's
it."
just a
Yeah.
fire alarm, nothing to worry about."
It's no big deal, guys. It's just shit going down.
Derek, I got a fire in my pants. You want to come put this fucking pussy fire out?
Yeah, that's what she meant. That was the subtext.
As they approach the AI core, known as the Red Queen, they attempt to plant a bomb at the Queen's chamber. However, they trigger a deadly laser defense system that kills Shade and several commandos before Kaplan disabled the Red Queen.
This is like the scene, right? This is the most memorable thing. I have a feeling they're going to reuse this same bit in these sequels probably like 5 or 6 times. Am I right? Having never seen a single one.
It's just, this is what I think of the movie, too. I didn't realize two things. One, it was this early in the film. And two, what Joey said last week, I couldn't stop thinking about it.
Which part?
Wait, what the fuck?
He was like, just back up.
Stop standing still.
Oh, about the fucking dude getting turned into Swiss cheese?
Just
Yeah, back the fuck up. Take a step back, motherfucker.
I've been getting into like knife work lately with like cooking.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Prep.
Knife work.
I've been doing a lot of veggie chopping, and this
doing that
thing
table
reminded me so much of a damn vegetable chopper when it came after his ass, when it goes like fully like latticed grating on his face.
Oh, you making French fries?
No, I'm talking about getting some peppers, getting them cut up, getting them chopped in little cubes.
Vegetation.
I love cutting a damn vegetable open, man. I don't know why.
I don't eat a lot of vegetables. I don't know. I don't have that feeling.
I'm about to say, neither one of you motherfuckers have like no fiber in your diet. That's why y'all shit.
I got tons of fiber.
While we take
Cheese
supplements.
quesadillas,
Okay?
Joy?
Chris, I don't eat just cheese quesadillas.
He doesn't go to Taco Bell, so it gets his culture.
I don't believe in that anymore. I've moved on. He's progressed. We've regressed.
I've been eating yucca root about every day for the last month.
Yeah,
Get the
there we
fuck
go.
outta here, man. This dude's lost his mind. Somebody check this dude's temperature. He's losing it. But yeah, this
So
is like the laser scene is the fucking movie, right? Like this is the style of this movie personified into one sequence.
Oh,
There's fucking
100%.
slow motion. There's like weird graphics. There's illogical action set pieces going on here. You get like Shade who does the fucking like the Bruce Lee pull up and then it cuts his damn knife in half. I was like, oh, I mean, this is one of those fucking things you've seen like 3 times and I can film it in my head right now if I had to. Every shot.
Here's something I never thought of until this rewatch. They all die from the laser, and the door opens, and they look into that room.
And you don't see the fucking guy.
You see nothing,
Dude,
and they
that
walk.
pissed me off.
Yeah, it did.
I was looking for it this go around. I was like, oh shit, like they're showing like 3 corpses. I was like, where's like the vegetable chopper guy? No, he's not there. I was like, oh, they're going to show us a pile of meat or anything? Just step right over this fucking pile of steaming human meat. Ugh.
And here's where we get the iconic line from the Red Queen where she goes, "You're all going to die down here."
You're all going to die down here. This is when they hyped up in the trailer. This is like so much to me a tip of the cap to The Exorcist. When Reagan comes down and she's talking to the astronaut, you're going to die up there. Like, I just heard Reagan's little voice. That's pretty dope. I appreciated it. What'd you guys think of the Red Queen?
Look like shit.
Oh,
She looked like shit? What the
Yeah,
hell?
look like
Tell me
shit.
that little-
Sounded like
A projection of a little 12-year-old
fucking
girl?
colonizers that took the land from the natives.
Jesus, this motherfucker. Everything is political with this fucking guy. So is there another version of this movie where they just don't go down there?
I was
and
about to say,
everybody's fine?
What is the purpose of them being there? Is it to take out the Red Queen?
Yeah, they think she's going like rogue AI, like she's intentionally killed all the employees for some nefarious reason. She's been hacked or some shit, you know.
Yeah, because they're all like they keep saying like, don't trust her.
I was gonna say, is there like a mole who's actually gonna go down there to extract the virus? But no, all of them are like they're all clean, right? All the actual
they're all on the straight and narrow.
Well, why the fuck are they being sent at all?
Plot hole.
Just to investigate the Red Queen, I guess, is the idea here.
Yeah.
Oh well, maybe this is what Raj was all about when he was bitching about this movie.
With the Red Queen offline, the Hive unlocks all the doors, releasing zombified staff and mutated creatures called Lickers. The group is attacked, JD is killed, and the survivors are scattered.
This is when it becomes the movie, you know. There's slow motion, the wire kicks, there's like leather outfits. This is like the most Matrix light version of the next 10 years of these kinds of movies would be like. I do like how Alice is going fucking straight Gina Davis too.
Oh,
like,
she's like
learning.
She's
like,
discovering
a fucking
her power,
spy.
like fucking,
Yeah, I love
like
that
fucking, kiss goodnight. What's it called? Deadly?
Long kiss goodnight.
Kiss
Yeah,
Goodnight.
Gina Davis is cutting up vegetables
Hell
and shit,
yeah.
and she starts going really fast.
Discovering her power, dog. And then she gets to do fucking battle with those dogs. Dude, Alice escaping that lone dog just to run into a
The
pack
fucking jump kick,
of actual
brother.
like a pack of dogs. Is so funny. And then she proceeds to kill
tell
them
you, man.
all. Like she's playing one of those
boom.
rail light
boom.
gun games like at DMB.
Yeah, she's fucking slaughtering, bro. The thing about the dogs is they're actually scary to me in this fucking movie because those are real
Dude,
dogs.
the dogs look like fucking Remy. It had me freaked
Those
out.
are real. Those look like real dogs covered in like some gross shit, right?
Yeah, like lasagna dogs.
I haven't
It
known
scared
about
me,
that.
bro.
They
I was
were
creeped
covered
out.
in stuff, and they had such a bad time with that because the dogs kept licking off their prosthetics.
I thought it was lasagna.
Yeah, the dogs are legit scary. I'll give them props for that. Like I would fucking ran from these animals. And the jump kick is just iconic, bro. It's right there with the laser sequence. The Bruce Lee flying through the air, leg extended for like 60 feet. I love it, man.
That dog didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
You just imagine the damn dog's head went flying off too, right? Like it's implied.
She looks at the wall before she does it like, oh,
yeah, I'm telling you, she
it.
goes, it's straight Gina Davis. She's like, I know it's fucking about to go down right here. Samuel L. Jackson ain't got to hype me up. I got to.
She could have just jumped up without using the wall, but, you know.
Oh, bro, nobody paid to see that. I'm paying to see that damn
Just to
jump
get
kick.
enough of the torque. Yeah, you see that shit where Clay Guida ran on the fucking cage and kicked that motherfucker's jaw?
Yeah, you gotta bend your knees perfectly. 1, 2, push. Wow. I love some martial arts, man. I love throwing it in when it's a random hot Russian white lady just fucking remembering how badass she is.
Mm-hmm. Destroy a motherfucker.
Kick a fucking dog's head off. I put
During
my foot
this
up a
scene-
dog's ass. Bang, bang, bang up his head.
That's
During
my
this
pleasure.
scene, the first, but certainly not the last, Rain gets bitten. They just kept having Rain get
Damn,
bitten.
she was
Here's my
taking
note.
it, boy.
Here was my damn note. Michelle got a damn fetish. She getting bitten constantly.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll take the next bite. All right, y'all. We need somebody to get bitten in this scene. I'll do it.
Towards the end of the
How many bites
movie,
did she
she
get?
looks like she's getting woozy.
She got like 8 legit bites in this movie, right?
And it takes forever to turn, yeah.
She's a trooper, bro. She's a trooper.
She's a squirter. She's a squirter.
It really frustrated me when I watched it for the first time and when I rewatched it now that they tried to make it seem like, okay, Romero created the universe of zombies, and we've had different adaptations of zombies before this movie. They couldn't just allow the characters to know the head is where you take them out at.
Oh, the rules, yeah.
I was like, are we really going to do this?
I feel like, especially if you're trained commandos, like it's your job to infiltrate and execute targets, whatever you're doing there. Like any living creature that you are going to need to stop, you're going to take a headshot.
No,
right?
it's always center mass.
It should be your default. Center
Trained
mass.
professionals are always center mass, Chris.
I agree.
That's
Yes,
where all your
semi-automatic fire,
organs
center
are.
mass.
Center mass.
I agree, but if a center mass shot does not take someone down and they're downed, you're going to take the headshot.
I mean, they don't know no better. They're just doing what they're trained to do.
Yes, they fucking do.
Chris, they're trained
commandos, man.
day in, day out. Center mass, center mass, center mass.
It's exactly until you get someone down and they're still coming at you, then it's a headshot because they could be wearing a bulletproof vest for all you know. Headshot, game over.
Bulletproof
They know better than
face
this, man.
mask,
Oh yeah, bulletproof mask.
hockey mask.
Fucking Mission Impossible shit.
Two of the things that I saw was there were a couple CGI zombies that Romero would have never done that. for one
Never.
thing.
Oh no, he would just have blue
said,
zombies
"I'm
and
gonna
shit. Looking fucking
That's
stupid
right.
as hell.
Throw some blue paint
Yeah,
on
just
his
put
Hare
them,
Krishna
make them blue,
motherfucker.
pink, purple. Fuck it, just fuck it, whatever, man. You ain't got. Don't make them CGI. Just make a fucking rainbow colored zombie.
So I feel like the zombie representation here was better than I remembered, if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
I think it looked great.
I was expecting complete dog shit, but I thought they looked okay.
They were very subtle.
Yeah.
Written
They were
over the
just-
top.
There was
There was
a
no
lot of eye work.
decaying skin. There was nothing like excessive.
There was a few corny, like Hootie said, CGI, like turn your head and half of it's missing.
Well, the
type
fucking
shit,
liquor looked
which,
like shit
I mean,
in them few scenes. He
this
was
is
God, it looked
2002. Yeah, the liquor's fucking human turd walking around. It's bad. But the zombies, like, he had to showcase what the CGI could do at the time. This is 02. We were all like spamming CGI wherever we could.
It
If you
always
did this shit in
shocks
08, it's like not forgivable at that point.
It always shocks me when we rewatch movies from this era. In 2002, there's no way the liquor looked that bad to us.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, dude, it took me out
No, it's
of the
the
movie
first
every
time
time
we're
that
seeing
liquor was
something
on
like
scene.
because it's one of the only things from the games that's rolled over into the movie. This is the fan service. This right here. It could have looked like total shit back then. Nobody would have cared. It's the fact that you're seeing the liquor, which is like one of the most iconic creatures from the franchise, on the big screen.
So you're thinking you're just geeking out in
Yeah,
your seat
of
anyway,
course.
and you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, look at that!
They got
I
a
know
liquor."
what to do with that guy." Yeah, I agree. It is bizarre to go back and look at it in that way, and I feel like the liquor in particular here looks like it was literally rendered on a PlayStation 1 and copied and pasted onto celluloid. It's fucking terrible.
I thought I read they did make a couple of models of him though, of like puppets. I think I might be speaking out of turn.
I didn't. Well, I think there was a few close-ups of like the transformation, like extreme close-ups where you couldn't even tell what the hell was moving that looked practical, but very few practical effects went into the liquor that I saw, at least.
They reminded me, we could say liquor a lot on this show now.
Liquor.
They reminded me of Venom from Spider-Man. Same kind of creature.
Yeah. This predates, you're talking about specifically the Sam Raimi version of Venom, though, right?
Sure.
He's kind of more reptilian there. Like, Venom doesn't walk on his haunches as much in the comics, right? He's more
Okay,
upright.
I see what you're saying.
But the Sam Raimi one was kind of like, more like
Alice's memory slowly returns as she saves Matt from his zombified sister Lisa. Matt reveals Lisa was trying to expose Umbrella, and Alice realizes she was secretly helping her, though she keeps this from Matt. Scandal.
I appreciated the turn here. I think it was more like that one guy who reviewed it was shooting all over the anti-corporate angle here, but I appreciated the fact that something like this is baked into a zombie movie. A little bit of subterfuge, especially when you got a Russian-American woman as your protagonist. I think it's trying to add a layer here. It might not be entirely successful, but I didn't mind it.
So I saw in the credits that a man we've met before in a movie, James Butler, was in the movie. And I think he was the dog trainer.
James Butler that's the character of the dog trainer?
His character's name is Clarence, but I think he's the dog trainer. So Clarence, the dog trainer, played by James Butler, was Andre from Barbarian.
Oh, shit. That's pretty cool.
There you go.
The homeless dude you're talking about?
Yeah. Get her from the house, girl.
Yeah, get your ass away. That bitch is crazy. Rest in peace to that guy. He was great.
She ain't never
Also,
came
we
over
met a character earlier and entirely fucking skipped the actor. Spence is played by a guy named James Purefoy.
And what was he?
Forever for one weird ass reason. He was a college professor turned serial killer in the hit Fox thriller series The Following, starring Kevin Bacon.
Boy,
never
that's
watched
Mark
that.
Anthony from HBO's short-lived Rome miniseries. That shit
He was
is
a Rome
so
guy, man.
fucking good.
I was never a Rome
Oh,
guy.
you gotta watch it. Go back and watch it. That dude, he is like,
I don't think I've seen a
he
minute
steals
of it.
every scene that he's in. He's so good.
He's such like a little cunt face.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a cunt in that show?
I mean, he's
as well?
Mark Anthony. He's like a uppity Roman.
Pretty boy.
There was Rome, there was Tudor, there was Spartacus, all in that same time.
Yeah, all that ran at the same time. I feel like Rome is probably like the most acclaimed HBO show I have not seen. It's like one of my blind spots for
Sure, a lot of
HBO
dick sucking in
programming
there.
for the last. Oh,
The group regroups and learns that the Hive will seal permanently within the hour. They reactivate the Red Queen for guidance, but when they reach the lab, the antivirus is missing.
Michelle Rodriguez gets bitten again right here. There's another note here. I just started counting at this point.
And fuck, here's the thing. Michelle Rodriguez keeps getting bitten, and Kaplan sees this, and he's like, man, this does seem like fun. Let me get a fucking bite while I'm at it, too.
We try this
He gets
shit out.
bit.
He doesn't leave me. Leave me.
Cap tries to go out like an OG. He's like, all right, saving the one bullet from me and make them work for their dinner. Executes one of them, starts crawling through the bile ducts. I like it.
I remember when I watched this movie as a kid, I was
Legend.
pulling for him, and I was so excited.
Oh, yeah, I can see who to get fucking. Oh, please, Kaplan, please. That's my favorite guy.
When they finally reach the lab,
Get his ass.
when
Get
they
his
reach
ass.
the lab and find the antivirus is missing, like they're dragging Imrod by her shoulders and shit into the room, and she's like, you see, she's like on her way out. She's about to die. She
He's
says,
Matthew
when I
Lillard
get
in
out of
Scream,
here,
yeah.
I think I'm going to get laid. Everybody
Mhm.
laughs. I'd be like, if I was there, I'd be like, why are we waiting? You ain't got to get out of here.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. She's bleeding out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Did y'all like the Red Queen's terrible line of, they have a need to feed?
Need to feed.
That was bad. That's bad writing.
I did not. That one did not jump out at me. I like the Red Queen. I thought she was a cool little anti-hero protagonist antagonist.
Anti-hero. The bitch
I like
should
the
kill
Red
everybody.
She had some odd
Yeah,
dialogue.
but she's exactly. It's just like Thanos. Like she's kind of got a point, you know. I'm kind of rooting for her in a way.
It's in the sewer scene. Milla kills the guy by putting.
Snapping
Cold.
his ass with a damn triangle choke. Snap that.
There you
fucking
go.
neck,
That's the
bro.
correct term.
Totally fucking no reason for it either. She's like, there's literally like hundreds of fucking zombies around her. She takes the time to jump to just pounce on one guy's head, snap his fucking neck, roll to the ground, and then stand up. I'm like, you would have been swarmed, lady.
She loves jumping.
She got the quads, man. She working out.
Spence regains his memory and admits he stole and released the T-virus for profit, hiding both the virus and the cure on the train. He betrays the group, but is quickly killed by a licker after retrieving the antivirus.
So Spence was spying on Alice. Heard she planned to fuck him over. So he fucked her so good
Threw the
that
dick
she
at her.
she slept long enough for him to infiltrate the Hive, release the virus, and get away with both the virus and antivirus.
Was it a dick throwing scene? What was the point of
He
that?
fucked her unconscious. He fucked the soul out of her, man. She couldn't even breathe.
Or he did it.
She had
he
to
did
put
it
a
in
fucking
such
sleep apnea
a
mask
dirty-
on after they got done having
Such
sex.
a dirty way. She had to go take a shower.
Bitch is over
I had to
hyperventilating.
watch that shit. Oh,
Thought,
what did he do?
looking for the
It was so
albuterol.
dirty.
Thought she was having a fucking asthma attack.
He's like, I gotta bang this right out of her with my damn remote walkie-talkie.
He said he probably thought, man, it's the last
that
time I'm
was
gonna get
so
to fuck her. I
bad.
might as well go and do that shit.
But they were a fake couple, right?
Apparently not.
Yeah, they were posing. They're just
Hey,
agents.
motherfucker
So was
posing
this-
my ass. Who was watching this? Who was watching them fuck?
So was this their first? You think this is the first time they made
No,
love?
God, no. Hell no. Not when you
Who
look like
was
that,
saying
man.
he was like,
That's a handsome
"This is my
man.
last chance, bro." He seemed like he was always a fucking douche.
You know he
though.
was
And
slinging
the fact that she didn't rope him into her plans tells me there was probably like a bit of antagonism.
Well, she was going to fuck him over. She was trying to get that money, too. Trying to get that cash money.
She was trying to do the right thing, bro. Alice is a good
She
lady.
didn't look. Here's the thing. Later on, we're going to see it later
She
on.
wanted to take down Umbrella.
She didn't want to be anybody's property anymore, okay?
Yeah, she said, "Fuck
She's
Umbrella,
an independent
y'all going
woman.
down."
With a particular set of skills.
Who do you think that was the first time they made love? That's a gentleman's answer. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Mm-mm.
He said, "Let's make
He blew that back
love
out. Blew them lungs out, too.
all
Why was that?
night long."
One, like a dream come true.
2, just want to be with you. 3,
And we got the-
I want to drink your pee.
And the thing about it is, this is probably my least favorite way like a sex scene is ever filmed in a movie. It's shot with this really, really bright light, and like it's not even slow motion, but it's like a scattered motion. You can't even really see what the hell's going on.
Was this better or worse than Silk Stocking?
I'm gonna take this does have Milla Jovovich. in it.
So,
We'll go
Silk
with this.
Stockings had a very like gentlemanly approach to sex. Like it made
There was
you,
lovemaking
yeah,
in
it
Silk
made you
Stockings.
like
This was
it
fucking.
left something to the imagination.
There was no, as you put it,
The
blowing your
sex
back
scene
out.
in this movie reminds me of the shit in Fight Club when Helen Bonham McConnell is
Fight Club
Helen
is-
Bonham
no,
McConnell
hold
is
on,
getting
hold on.
fucked.
Hold on.
The same
We'll
shit.
have to go
Oh,
through that. It's
don't
one of my
compare it to
favorite
my,
movies.
don't compare it to Chuck Palahniuk's movie.
That's done that way for a specific reason. If you know the end of the movie, you know why.
yeah, we're gonna
There's
spoil it. We're
literally
never
a
gonna
reason
cover that
to
shit.
blur
Go
the
ahead.
images.
Yeah, we'll cover it now.
Literally a reason to blur the images there. There's no reason to blur what we're seeing here, unless we're saying Alice is barely remembering it, I guess.
Chris,
maybe.
you think he really wanted to film his wife having sex?
That's what I'm saying. They weren't even dating at the time, but maybe it was a modesty thing. He's like, I'm not letting
He was
this
like,
motherfucker
damn,
put
she looks
his-
pretty good when she's getting some dick.
Put his
Go ahead and get
flaccid,
up with this.
taped up wiener against her thigh. Because isn't that what they do? They tape their wiener to like the belly button and
Not
when they film.
James Purfoy. He's got a contract. He says, I get to penetrate.
the look on Hootie's face. He's just thinking about this man's penis strapped. to
He's
his
sitting there
thigh
thinking,
with
man, I
duct
wish
tape.
he was on hung instead.
I'm so confused with what's going
I'm
on.
pretty sure like that's what an intimacy coordinator does, right? They just bring the duct tape and just tape the wiener down.
I hope it's not duct tape.
Shit. That man, they had to
Hope you shaved.
they
that
had to
bad
get some
boy.
big tape. They had to get fucking saran wrap with my man.
Oh,
Eh,
damn.
Back
Is that
to
a
Resident
hoagie
Evil.
or is that a penis?
Resident Evil. Green means good. Blue means bad. Just so we have that clear.
Mhm. Who wouldn't know the fucking
Look at
difference? He tells in the script, oh, you got to say this shit because they too stupid to know.
Oh, that's very very easy to remember.
The green is antivirus. Thank you, Milla.
Green good. G.
God, what if she would have damn injected fucking Emerald with blue? Just more of it.
What do we think about of the death? I guess it's kind of off camera of Spence. He gets kind of mauled by the liquor.
Lame as
We
shit.
don't really
Because
see
he doesn't even
much.
get fucking
We don't see
eaten. He
much
gets
of
bit,
the,
and that's it.
Yeah, we don't see any of like the real intense scenes actually play out on camera in this movie.
Like, even for it to
We've
be an
kinda ignored
R
that to
rating,
this
the
point.
kills are fucking dog shit.
And in the laser grid, we didn't even get to see like the.
Well, no, it was
aftermath.
cool
I mean,
to
who
see the
said-
dude getting his fingers cut
Where was the
off.
pile
and
of
the
meat,
girl
though?
got her face cut open. That was pretty
But
cool.
you wanted to see the dude who got cubed on the ground.
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh, here's the thing. I like the way they did that, where they showed you the reflection in the door below Milla while she's watching.
Oh yeah.
And you can see the
That is
pile.
cool.
I thought that was pretty cool.
But then they walk it down the hallway and it's like not there.
Well, here's the thing. That's actually an homage to Resident Evil games. Because you would kill
like his character faded
you
out?
would kill like the zombies and come back later and the body would be gone.
You're gonna pull that in.
I mean, it is what it is. I guess it could be like a way of a cop out, but at the same time, it's still it's still an homage, in my opinion. Pussy.
So you think he respawns up at the mansion? You had to wait for him to come back down.
Checkpoint.
Now he turns into Tommy
Oh,
Jarvis
shit.
and fucking
He turns into Donald
Loomis.
Pleasance comes down the fucking elevator, limping and shit. Michael.
Kaplan, still alive, disables the Red Queen again, allowing escape. On the train, they inject the antivirus, but it fails to save Rain, who turns and is killed. A liquor attacks, killing Kaplan finally, and injuring Matt before Alice defeats it.
There's a scene here where the Red Queen is offering to let Matt and Alice go. Like to let them leave the hive, no questions asked, as long as you kill the infected person with you. As long as you kill my girl Rain. I'm gonna tell you what, I would have chopped y'all's fucking heads off so quick if this bitch
Well, that's
said
good.
that
No,
y'all
no.
breathing was
Come
the
at
only
me,
thing
fucking
keeping me
bro.
locked in that fucking murder basement. Y'all would have been dead
Shit.
fast, boy.
Dawn of the Dead vibes here, like the Roger scene when he's like about to become a zombie.
Oh yeah, I thought you were thinking about what was in the end where the lady
Bugsy.
like jumps.
What's his name? Bugsy or
The lady.
Bugsy?
Did you know where the lady at the end jumps into the helicopter blades? That's still the only thing I can, in my mind. Every time I think about that movie, that's the only thing I could see. Something that never even happened. She jumps into the helicopter blades. What kind of inefficient suicide is that? You could fuck that up all kinds of
I
ways.
forgot all about that.
Every time I think about that movie now, that's what I see. Something that never even happened. But yeah, the Michelle Rodriguez plays this shit for laughs when she's laying there like, bitch, I'm not dead yet.
And then she takes the gun
She's
from
out there
him.
for like 20 seconds. I'm going to need that gun back. It was a big corny, but I did like, like you said, the moral conundrum getting like thrown out there. It's literally like one of those that pop up in a game. B, kill this bitch. A, ignore Red Queen.
Dude, we get more of this fucking Euro trash techno beat shit going on. Oh my god. Ugh.
As soon as the liquor pops, baby, it's fucking on. We're at the rave. People
And
kicking off
why-
walls and shit.
Why did this subway car have a trap door that exposed
I
the
have
railroad
no-
track?
No fucking idea what that was
It
about.
showed earlier that they used that to reconnect the power for the train car. It's an easy way to get up under the train car so you can disconnect the power.
It just seemed very impractical.
I'm not saying it was practical. But you guys, did y'all get any, I talked about it a little bit earlier, a sense of Alice like taking off her chains? Like she sees her dead husband's body, she takes off her ring which says property of Umbrella inscripted on the inside. She like tosses the ring and she's like declaring herself free from Umbrella, free from Spence, free from the bondage of men, free from being a possession.
Could have
She's
got
done with the
I'm every woman.
could have got like Alice in Chains tie in there.
Oh, Alice no longer in chains, if you will.
Mm.
I would have liked it better if she would have like got to leave with Rain and they would have been like a couple.
Oh,
and lived
fuck
happily
no,
ever
man.
after.
She comes back in the fifth one.
Yeah. Oh shit! Spoiler alert! I just wrote the fifth movie.
Like when
There you
Rain
go.
talks about eating pussy, she literally eat pussy.
A little bit of scissoring, perhaps.
It's like rain on your wedding
Oh.
day.
Maybe we could like scissor or something. Yeah, liquor
Back.
looks like shit. The death of the liquor. It is just all blah.
Couldn't end fast enough.
Yeah, get this motherfucker off my train, please.
Back at the mansion, Umbrella forces capture Alice and Matt. Matt begins mutating and is taken for the Nemesis program. Later, Alice awakens alone in a ruined Raccoon City, armed and stepping into a full-blown apocalypse. Franchise engage.
Boom, boom.
Stars! The Nemesis is so fucking cool, man.
You talking about the setup with Matt here, or just Nemesis in general? The worms and shit crawling out of his arm.
Yeah, but he becomes a Nemesis, right?
Canonically in this series,
He
I
does.
have no
It'll be
idea.
part of the next movie. Is
Oh,
the
he-
Stars.
This character comes back.
Yeah, he's in the second one as Nemesis.
It's not him.
Oh,
Like, he didn't get it. They trust me. They was like, "No, we ain't bringing you back. Like you good."
Sorry, Matt. Hallmark's calling.
Yeah, Hallmark.
He's gonna
He's
be
a ring,
busy
ring,
for the
ring.
next
Hallmark
18
here.
seasons.
Well, I mean, there's just a guy in a suit. So it's
You know they had that motherfucker outside the mall dressed up like a Christmas card, like fucking spinning a sign. That was his job.
side seal delivered.
Oh Jesus! I'm yours.
Well, yo, what about
God,
Draco
my
Malfoy
God.
Daddy getting a cameo in?
Shout out Jason Isaacs, baby. We saw him in Event Horizon as well. I'm assuming that's how he got this role.
Yes, he was confirmed.
Uncredited role.
Apparently, he was making a movie near where they were making this movie and had like a day off and just drove over.
Shit, he was 2002. He was probably on one of the Harry Potter sets. The second one came out in 2003, I think.
left Harry Potter to go do this.
Fucking Harry Potter. What the hell? I guess Harry Potter probably does have some European filming locations.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Paul Anderson does not waste an opportunity to show off his future wife's tits in this movie at all.
Bro.
Like, once again, has a chance to do it. Shows them off again.
This is not even his girlfriend at the time, man. This is him. This is a bit of a voyeurism going on here. Maybe he's just checking out the goods. Little did he know, 25 years later, Joy would still be checking out the goods. Think about this scene I probably haven't seen this movie since like 2005, if I had to guess. I remembered every angle of that epilogue, man. It was like very specifically ingrained in my head. Everything when she wakes up on the table, like I knew what the next shot was going to be before it happened. That's just like how much that rang true to me. But it kind of reminds me of, I guess, a few years after this, you get Kill Bill, kind of like her waking up in the hospital with a very similar setup now that I think about it, ironically.
Because for her to have been in that chair that long with all those tubes, and for the entire hospital and city to be overrun with zombies, that would have taken so much time.
Definitely gave me some 28 days later vibe too, because she kind of has like a Cillian Murphy look about her when she first wakes up. I think because the way their head's shaved, it always reminded me of that movie too. This was like a year after that?
Yep.
And the fucking music, baby, Slipknot kicks off the damn credits, dog. This is a moment. I was excited about that.
Is it actually Slipknot?
That is Slipknot, bro. My Plague.
Wow.
I was like, that's fucking dope, bro. 2002, eat your heart out.
I haven't heard that band in so long.
The old shit still slaps to this day.
With that, fellas, that ends Resident Evil 2002. What piece of memorabilia would you want to take home?
I'm gonna take the red dress.
Oh,
Where that
I don't play fucking dress up, bro.
Yeah, it's got like the shorts underneath too, right? So you can like work out in it, the chest hair and shit just popping out.
you can work out in it.
You see what she can do with it? She does the fucking vaults off of the wall and kicks dogs' heads off and shit.
You've changed.
But it got a headlock.
Let me get the red dress with the chest hair just curled up, hanging out of the top, and just hit the bench press and get to work.
You might as well go and take Spencer's leather jacket because she wore that half the time too.
Oh fuck, Spence! She threw that shit down when she realized he was a damn douchebag.
It's off of me.
Get this motherfucking nasty British fucker out of my vagina.
Well, for me, man, let me get that vial of T-virus, bro. I'm trying to get paid like James Purefoy so I can smash puss and be Hanson all day long.
Jeez,
10 out of 10 would steal again.
How much money would that take for you to achieve that?
A hefty $250K.
$250K, that's it.
That's
Damn,
it. Back
all
in
right.
2002, boy, that's a lot of money.
I got a new goal.
For me, I want both the green and the blue T-virus tubes.
Y'all are just
The
so
fuck you doing with
generic,
those?
man. This red dress
What you gonna play?
is
I just thought that looked cool.
literally on the poster.
I mean, you gonna display that in your house, Chris? You buy a mannequin, put the dress on it.
Yeah, bro. Like, if you watch Wizard of Oz, you want the damn slippers, right? Come on, man. I just love the color red.
I want the Tin Man costume.
The Tin Man costume?
want-
What the
I
fuck?
want-
There's a man inside of
I
it.
want the wand from like the main witch.
Nah, bro. Give me the slippers. Give me the red. I love red.
All right, Joey, what is your final thoughts on Resident Evil?
Man, am I at a fucking rave with this movie? I can't stand the soundtrack, Matrix ass shit. I get they wanted something edgy for the action sequences, but damn, where's the horror ambient? I'm not gonna be scared here and smack my bitch up by the Prodigy every 5 minutes. Also, I don't really mind that there's like almost like a fan fiction vibe with the story. Like, it would have been cool to see a 1-to-1 big screen retelling of the original game, but I had limited exposure to the original games as a story as a whole to begin with, so I'm okay with the deviation. I mean, we talked about Milla. Milla, for me, kills it in this role. Like, she's great to watch as Alice. Like, she really cements herself as that character through her performance and her dedication to the role, with her actions outside of the action performance itself. Imrod, she does great for what she is. I really enjoyed some of the action sequences, but the survival horror aspect of the movie really does feel like it's almost non-existent in most parts. And I feel like that could be like a lighting issue or maybe even like a camera issue. Because there's not a lot I see that makes me think I'm scared. But for me, it is a lot of fun to watch. And I would definitely describe Resident Evil as a guilty pleasure movie. Not really a so bad it's good type movie because it's not bad. But it's definitely not the best. It's the definition of a guilty pleasure. With that said, 2002's Resident Evil grades out with a B.
It's funny you said guilty pleasure because I had a note that I forgot to mention. This is considered one of the most guilty pleasures by the one and only James Cameron. Apparently he's a big fan
So
of
me and
Resident
James
Evil.
Cameron would be in the
Random
same
as
boat.
hell. You got a good eye, man.
Always knew I had good tastes.
All right, let me get my grade book out here. Resident Evil is a slick, very, very early 2000s action horror hybrid that trades the slow dread of the games for momentum and spectacle. It is not a faithful adaptation, but it is a functional one, and it launched a massive franchise off pure style and star power. The tone certainly wobbles, the horror takes a back seat, if it's even there at all, but this is undeniably watchable. And I am glad that I got to watch it again. I'm handing out a B- for Mr. Paul W.S. Anderson for turning a game into a viable blockbuster blueprint.
High praise, high praise.
This was a lot of fun, man. I had way more fun with this than I expected.
Yeah, this was definitely a return to, would you even say it's nostalgia that made you actually enjoy it? I don't think it's nostalgia.
I don't think
'Cause
so.
I don't really have,
No.
I don't remember having like over the moon feelings about the.
Yeah, it's not something I've rewatched really since, but I was like, damn, I've seen so much garbage and so much stuff that's supposed to be better than this since that this was fun. This was good. This was worth an hour and a half of my life.
Well, as the resident fan of this franchise, Resident Evil is a film I remember watching in theaters on opening weekend and absolutely loving. I thought it was so cool as a kid because, as I've stated, I was brought up on Romero. This was right in line with what I wanted out of a horror movie. It pushed me to follow this franchise all the way to the end, even if after the third film they took a significant decline. Milla Jovovich was a star before this film, but to me, this really pushed her to another level of fame. I like her portrayal of Alice, even though the character is a little overpowered as the franchise goes along, or perhaps even in this one with wall kicks. From doing this podcast, I can confidently say that I do not enjoy anything about Paul W.S. Anderson's style. Between this and Event Horizon, how this man directs a film is just not for me. With all that being said, I feel as though this film holds up almost 25 years later. I give it a B.
All right, I'm going to step into our meter game here. If you're new to the show, we try to guess within 5 points of that Rotten Tomatoes audience score. And if we can manage that, whoever gets the closest chooses what we're going to watch next. Otherwise, we get random assignments, as in Resident Evil here was today. Recapping our guesses here. I was a low man at a 40%. Joey said a 52%. Hootie said a 65%. The actual audience score is at a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh!
W for Mr. Hoots.
March Madness buckets, buddies.
Fucking championship form. He's doing it, man. He's hoisting trophies left and right. So with that being said, the ball, as it were, is in your court, sir. What are we going to be watching for the next episode?
Well, with another installment coming out in a couple of months, and it's already covering the sequel to this film, I pick 1981's The Evil Dead.
The original.
Ooh, taking it back. Ashley. I'm going to be misquoting Evil Dead 1 and Evil Dead 2 constantly back.
Got it.
The movie that makes you not want to go in the woods anymore.
Oh, it makes me want to go in the woods. I love that scene. I got an itch. I can't scratch. You hired me?
All right, folks, we're going to hop on YouTube and watch a trailer for 1981's The Evil Dead. If you want to do so, you can hop on our YouTube and catch our reactions there. Otherwise, I'll see you here in a few short moments. All right, boys, that was a trailer for The Evil Dead from 1981. Hootie's choice, so he is not playing today, Joey. Meter, where's that bad boy?
Man, we know this one ain't as heralded as the second one. So I'm going to go with a fat old
I don't know.
76.
I'm going to say 85, just to give you some breathing room there. This is a classic, man. Well, alrighty, folks. Thank you for listening. Check out horriblefilmschool.com. You can get links to episodes, social channels, and our merch store. But if not, you can support us for free in 3 simple ways. Rate us, review us, and subscribe. If you're feeling generous, send us some uninfected puppy snuggles. I'm sending love and support to women waking up in circling shower drains with no recollection of how they got there.
As always, if you're hearing our voices, spread the love, spread the campaign that is the Horrible Film School. And with that, I get to go back in the woods with Evil Dead. And I'm out.
Thanks for all the likes, the subs, the listens, the follows, the downloads. We really appreciate you guys and gals' support, as well as your time and attention. Be sure to join us next time. Try to stay away from that dogwood, if you know what I mean. With 1981's The Evil Dead. Last dismissed.